Hi everyone, my name is Omar. In today's video, we're gonna talk about schooling in UAE. If you are a parent and you are considering to which school you should send your children and you are wondering which school is best for your children, there are so many choices in UAE. There are around 17 curriculums. So it becomes very hard for the parents to choose which school is best for their children. So first we will talk about preschooling in UAE. Nurseries are very common. Mostly the working couple prefer to send their children to the nurseries. Here nursery take children when they are 3 months old. There are so many curricula in UAE. There are 17 curricula in UAE. Major ones are American, British, CBSE which is for Indian. In addition to these major curricula, there are so many other choices. There are curriculas for Russian, Japanese, Chinese, Philippines. So if you want to send your kid to the choice of your curriculum, you have a lot of options in UAE. Then questions comes at what age you should send your kid to the school. It varies from curriculum to curriculum. You can get your children enrolled in British curriculum at the age of 3. But for CBSE curriculum, which is Indian, the minimum age for the enrollment is 4 years old. Start of academic year depend on the curriculum. For example, for CBSE curriculum, start of the academic term is in 1st April, and for British, IB and American curriculum, start of the academic term is on the 1st September. You should start the process for your kids' enrollment at least 6 to 10 months before the start of academic year. In this way, you can ensure that you will secure a seat. Why? Because many schools have priorities for the siblings. And if your child don't have a sibling which is studying already in one of the school, then it could be difficult for you to secure a seat in your desired school. Which school is suitable for you depends on your budget, your children's first language, the nationality of teachers which you are desiring, the size of the class, the distance of school from your home. These factors plays very important role for the choice of your kid's school. The most interesting thing in Dubai is that the more you move towards the southern part of the Dubai, the school becomes more expensive and costly. But when you move to the north side of the Dubai, schools are quite affordable, especially the areas of Mohsena, Qusais, Al Nahda, Dubai. Schools have good rating and they are very much affordable. But the moment you start moving to the south side of the Dubai, the price of school becomes higher and higher. One more important factor to keep in mind is that tuition fee is not the only fee. There are some miscellaneous costs which you have to pay in terms of books, uniform, school tours, stationery and medical fee, which usually school charge at the start of the term. What we have observed that school encourage you to go on their website, get registered over there, then go for an appointment and then meet the school. What school normally does is they do an assessment of your children. They ask very basic questions to your kid, like they ask your kid to recognize some shapes, name some colors and things like that. School timings of school do vary. Usually it starts from 7:30 to 2:30, and in Ramadan they have shorter timings. And school have 2 vacation periods. One comes in September, which is usually for 2 months, and the second vacation starts in winter in the month of December. The first language of your child is not an issue. Even if your child speaks Tamilian, Malayali, Hindi, Urdu, it won't be an issue, because in UAE, mode of communication in schools is in English. So at this early stage, your children can easily pick the language. We have seen many parents getting worried that their child's first language is not English. So will their children be able to cope up with the pressure? It's totally understandable and okay. Based on the experience shared by UAE teachers, even the children's first language is not English, they easily manage their studies. Here in UAE, there are a number of ways to cut your school cost. There are some credit cards by some specific banks which give up to 10% of cash back if you pay school fee through their credit cards. There are some sibling discounts as well. For some schools, they can range up to 20%. Similarly, there are some royalty programs by some schools. If you mix these elements, you can have some saving in the tuition fee. For schools in UAE, transportation cost ranges between 2,000 to up to 10,000. So if you want to save that money, you can consider to live near the school of your kids. When you consider which school your kid should go, you should visit their schools. Does school have swimming pools, indoor playing area? Because weather is not kind here throughout the year. It is very important that school has indoor playing area. They should have swimming pool. You should try to meet the teachers if possible and see for with every teacher how many attendants are available in one particular class. You should also consider that which school is more interactive with the parents. Does that school conduct parent-teacher sessions? How many times they share the results of your kid with you? Do they have online portal with which they interact with parents? These factors are to be considered for the choice of your school. You should check the overall feel of the school, whether the staff is welcoming. You should ask questions like what is the teacher to student ratio? If class size is of 20, it's a very ideal one. There is one important resource which I think every parent must visit. It's a website of khta.com. It's a government body of Dubai which inspect all schools on an annual basis. After their inspections, they give rating to each school, whether this school is very poor or outstanding. So before visiting any school or selecting any school, you must visit this website, check each school which you are interested into and see what are the result of this assessment. It's a detailed report which tells everything under the sun about that school. So now the next question is, which school you should send your kid? Should you follow your neighbors, your family members, your colleagues, the school in which they are sending their kids? Is that school suitable to your kids as well? Or what should be your preference, or what criteria you want for your kid? It's up to you. Don't go with the wind. Don't follow others. Your requirement and your planning is unique to you. You should take decision in your hand and don't follow the herd mentality. Thank you so much for watching this video. There will be more videos about Dubai and many topics which revolve around our life. So stay tuned and keep watching this channel. Thank you.